story time how I got caught high. Disclaimer, guys, I do not smoke anymore. I quit so long ago because I was fucked up. I was bad down. I was down bad down, bad down. I was hanging with the wrong people. I was cooked, man. But story time how I got caught high. I've got caught high so many times, bro. I remember, so this is mainly in school, right? So this is cool. So and it's different all over the world. Like different places got different rule sets in schools and stuff, but clearly the rule said you're not supposed to smoke in school. So kids, don't smoke while you're in fucking school, man. So over time, about high school, I used to smoke on the pens. I used to smoke on the Benjamin. Okay, the THC pens. I did smoke weed in there, but I really dabbled in the THC pens because it's easier to hide. This one time, so we're in school. While we were in school at the time, I think it was in like 10th grade or something like that. It was crazy, bro. It was crazy. Literally, we're in school. I'm getting high, back to back, blah, blah, blah. Even when I was at work, I was smacking the Benjamin, bro. So while I was doing that, throughout my whole entire school nonsense, I got caught eventually. You know, I got caught so many times, right? But this is one particular story because it's funny. So at my school, so the funny part about living in the suburbs, guys, is that there's still people in the suburbs that are still stuck in that mindset of being from the hood. So them being from the ghetto, they still carry that mindset with them when they leave that. So when they come over here, a lot of them are transfer students from different districts, different states, et cetera, et cetera. So when they come over here, they influence people to do things. That's how it ends up how it is. So, and a lot of these kids eventually do go to jail and stuff, because I grew up with a lot of kids that, you know, did this stuff, and a lot of them go to jail. A lot of them stay stuck in their hometown. A lot of them just go many different directions and places. But anyways, the whole moral of the story is what I'm saying. So I used to hang around a lot of these guys. We went to alternative school together. A lot of these kids, we would sit in the bathroom just every day, all day. But this one particular time, transfer student, dude I went to middle school with, he pulled up on me out of nowhere. I'm like, whoa. And since it's the suburbs, guys, these guys know who the protagonist is. When I say protagonist, I mean the guys that do it all day, every day. So they're watching you. They're watching you on the cameras, even if it don't seem like that. That was the scary part. Even if it doesn't seem like they're watching you, they're watching you. So we go to the week. I meet this dude. I'm like, bro, is that you? Is that you? He was like, yeah, what's good, bro? I was like, yo, what's good? You know, so we met up with each other and stuff. And then he was like, yeah, man, I transferred. You know, my dad sent me over here because he was a trouble kid. He was a trouble kid since middle school, bro. I remember he was getting into fights with people and stuff. He was challenging people all the time. So one time, you know, once he finally came to my school, I was at a big school, big 3-story school. It was brand new at the time. And when we were all circulated. So there was a lot of transfer students too. So you know all those. So when I see this dude, I'm like, okay, cool. I'm on the radar now, obviously, so they know this kid, and this kid knows me, so he's going to be coming up to me, and I'm going to be coming up to him, and it's going to become a cycle. So by the time we end up meeting, he, of course, is getting to know the people throughout the school, but they all know who he is. He one of those kids that get to talk to girls, and he know how to talk to the women. You know how they be at high school, man. So he you know what I'm saying? I meet up with him. You know, he got his stuff. And this was so long ago. I'm trying to really remember this story, but it literally all that happened was, from what I remember, is that he came up to me. He's like, hey, do you got your stuff on you? I was like, yeah, I got you. And then I was supposed to go buy a new Benjamin off this other guy. I go buy the Benjamin. I go take the Benjamin off the other dude. I leave class. I was in class at the time. I leave class, go get the Benjamin. I was like, okay, we're gonna smack this today. After I go get the Benjamin, bro, I'm literally like, okay, let's you know, we going to the bathroom, we going to hit this, man. So after I do that, literally after I left class, bro, and go get the Benjamin, I go back to class. After I go back to class, they're obviously on the radar because there's 2 guys in the restroom. So we leave in the restroom. So by the time I get back to he's following me down to the other restroom. They color coded the restrooms because of this issue. So I think we're going to the blue restroom. It's called the blue restroom or something yellow or something like that. So we going down here, and on top of that, because there's not many principals and stuff, and so the fact that they color coded it, but they matched it to like, okay, the principal ain't gonna be down here, so we could go down here. But the whole time we're on the radar. So the whole time, dude behind me, faculty, is following us, bro. We're walking down the hall, boom, boom, boom. We're walking down the hall. By the time we get by the restroom, we walk in. Whole time, faculty. He's standing the whole time, and the principal is so stupid. That's how stupid we are at the time, because the principal's office is right next to the bathroom. Anyways, other dude is in there smacking his Benjamin. His eyes bloodshot red. You're taking tissue. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? It's not gonna help, bro. He's like, bloodshot. I mean, like bloodshot, like a red that you never even seen before. He's just like in the mirror with water on the tissue, like, bro, that's not gonna help, bro. Like, what are you doing? The current school that I was at is smack down in the suburbs. He was from a whole other far district, bro. So he comes up and he's another transfer student. He smacked his stuff hard. His eyes are bloodshot. He dabbing his eyes. I mean, you got a battery out of the pen. I give the other kid my nicotine addict. I was like, hey, go hit that, because he's a fiend. He was a fiend. So we go do that. After we do, after he go in the restroom, dude's trying to dismantle his battery. I'm like, oh my gosh, because he got a magnet. It was one of those magnet ones. The magnet, you got to stiffen in there, and it drops because the magnet like sucks it in. It's like, it was crazy. You got to build those things. Those things sucked. I hated those. But he dropped it in my hand. By the time he dropped it in my hand, faculty comes in the restroom. I'm like, oh my God. And he's like, what did you put in his hand? We're like, nothing. What did you put in his hand? He walks out. We're all fucked. They called the cops eventually. They searched me, and yeah, I got caught, bro. I got caught lacking, but it's okay. I was, they sent me to alternative school. Other dude, his eyes are bloodshot. I'm just like, oh my freaking gosh. Obviously, he was done for. So me and him both got sent to alternative. Both got searched. But the funny part is, I tried to run. I don't even know why I didn't think. I'm not even gonna say too much. Because I don't want to give y'all no tricks, bro, but I could have technically disposed the thing, but I didn't do that. I was just high on adrenaline because they about to catch us. The police are obviously on radar, so if you hide for too long, they're gonna come get you, bro. Like, even if, let's say, if you were to hide for too long and they see where you're at, and if you, let's say you go to class, the police are gonna come in there and tell you to come out with the principal and stuff. So you can run all you want, but they're gonna come in there and they're gonna come get you. It's gonna be even more embarrassing. They're gonna be like, oh, because every time stuff like that happens, people be looking, they be like, oh, what's going on? They'll be like, I know. So after we get caught, they search us. I had to sit in this room for hours. Hours, bro, hours. Not a couple minutes, no, hours. Because they would not let me go back to class. So I was like, oh my gosh, gonna go start alternative in a few days. And I was just like, oh my freaking gosh. So yeah, that's my story time on how I got caught. It was messed up, man. It was bad. There was a lot to that story, but guys, this was so long ago, and I'm older now, so I don't even do nothing close to that stuff to this day. All I do today is work, make money, shoot YouTube videos. I quit smoking, you know what I'm saying? So I don't do that stuff anymore, man. But it's just so funny to reflect, because I know in like 5 to 10 to 20 years from now, I'm still gonna be thinking about this, because high school was I don't miss it. I don't, because I did transfer my senior year, but the only thing that I missed the most is opportunities that were in front of me, because now that I'm older and I see a lot of the stuff, but I don't reflect on it too much. I keep pushing, but like I said, I don't condone this stuff, man. So if you're in high school, you're watching this, don't do that stuff, man. Just focus on your schoolwork. And it's gonna be gone just like this, man. You see my diploma back there? It's gonna be gone just like this. Sometimes the time you'll wake up and you'll be like, damn. So it's not me reminiscing the past. I just find this stuff funny, because like now it's like, I do YouTube and stuff, and I shoot videos, and I'm an artist, whatever. So it's like I look back on a lot of this stuff because it's just funny to me now. Like back then it was like high pressure, high stuff, right? But now it's just it's hilarious to me. So, you know, and it's just so stupid how dumb we were back then, you know. And a lot of the kids that I grew up with, a lot of them I don't even talk to anymore. So literally I don't talk to anybody who went to high school. So it's kind of crazy, man. Honestly, it's kind of crazy. But that's the story time. I'm definitely put on some more story times, bro. Right now, y'all stay tuned for more content. I heart Chloe 2026.